thank you guys for coming. I'm glad you could make it. I have a very important press announcement that I've all called you here to make. So, I can open the floor to questions if you guys would like to know anything about this. Yes.
Hi, Peter with Men's Health. How much did it actually hurt?
Not that much. It was quite pleasurable, actually. You know, I find it soothing sometimes, so it's very recreational. Yes, sir. Yes.
Al Harrington with Al Harrington's Wacky Waving Inflatable Arm Tube Man Chronicle. How long did it take exactly?
It was very short, very quick.
Really?
It felt like no time at all. Over with in a quick second. Yes, sir.
Yeah, Daniel with the STD Times. I was just wondering, when did you know?
Almost immediately. It didn't take much, but I found out very quickly just exactly what was going on.
Was your father upset with you?
He was very supportive and encourageable, as a father could be. He was very proud of me.
Was your wife at all jealous?
She was at first, but then we came to an agreement where she joined in and, you know, had a great time.
Yeah, Al Harrington. Was your wife part of the process in any way, and, you know, how so?
She gave advice, and she gave some artistic ideas to spice up the event, but all in all, she wasn't a main portion of the process.
Yeah, Peter again. How long do you think it's going to take you to lose the weight?
Well, that all depends on how many more times I do this again.
As a woman, did your wife give you any advice?
She told me to stop a lot, but that was only at first. That was only at first, because afterwards she was very, very supportive and gave me advice of encouragement.
Were there any reconstructive surgeries that you needed to go through after the process?
There was some mild cosmetic surgery, but all in all, I feel like everything tightened up quite promptly afterward.
Devin, you know who you are?
Yeah. I am a lesbian who,
No, keep going.
No, keep going. Keep going.
I'm somebody who got raped by some ridiculous thing. I don't know.
Keep asking questions. He doesn't know.
Is the Octomom jealous?
Oh, I am a mother who had
No.
someone who had a bunch of children.
Wait.
Man.
Keep asking questions. You might get it right.
No, you just said it. Just said it right there.
No.
I am a man who got pregnant and had a lot of children.
You're a man who had a baby.
A baby.
The first guy to have a baby.
Really want to thank all of you for coming out today. I'm really excited to tell you all my news, but before I do, I would just like to open up to the panel if there's any questions you have. Yes?
Hi there, I'm Peter with Religion Anonymous. How long have you known?
I would say I've known my entire life. I think from the moment I could think, I knew. Yes, sir.
How difficult is it, Wes, by the way, with one of these newspapers?
Pleased to meet you.
How difficult is it actually to live the life that you live with everything, you know, all the pressure and all of that, to basically counteract what you're saying now for so many years?
Well, you know, it was difficult at first, but then once I realized it's something I've kind of been doing this whole time, of really changing my position on lots of different things, I felt like it wasn't that much of a stretch for me to just do it one more time. Yes.
Patty O'Flannery, I'm work for World News. But me personally, as a very strong Roman Catholic, do you have any? Do you think that this is going to affect your views on the world, as it were?
Well, I already have a very closed-minded perception of the world, so I really don't see how it can change my perception of that anyway, because I don't really like to expand my horizons, really, so it's not really much of a concern for me. Yes, right back here.
Will there be any redecorating?
There will be lots of redecorating. That was actually one of the main reasons behind what I'm doing, was for the redecorating.
Follow-up question, are you going to do this redecorating yourself?
Not myself exclusively. I'm gonna hire lots of lemmings to kind of, exactly, you know, we're all kind of the same, so we travel in packs. Yeah, any more questions?
Triple follow-up.
What actually made you want to tell this to everyone, and knowing the outcome that may happen because of it? You may lose your position, who knows what will happen. What about what it says in the book that you're obviously not listening to now?
It's all very confusing for the layman folk to get, but in my position, it's not so much about the book per se verbatim, more of my interpretation of what it was kind of trying to get across to me.
Will there be any others coming out?
Hopefully, lots more. Yes.
Don't you think it was a little hypocritical of you when all the you heard about all the Catholic priests touching small boys and whatnot, and you lined them all up and you bitch slapped every single one of them from here to the end of the row. You hit every single one of them. Don't you think it's a little hypocritical of what you're doing now?
Well, you would think so, but we really kind of saw it more as hypocritical of anyone getting on our case about it. Because, I mean, it was kind of our little inside scoop. You know, we had these urges and we needed to express them, but this was the only real outlet we could do that and not get ridiculed for. Yeah, right here.
Are there going to be parties?
There will be lots of parties.
What theme do we get? What, are they going to be themed? Are they going to be flamboyant?
Oh, well, yeah, we're calling them pants parties. You take that as you will. Yeah.
Are you worried that God doesn't love you?
I wouldn't say so much worried as wary of the fact that he may not love me. I feel like I've put in my time, so he kind of owes me one. But, yes, next question.
Do you think there'll be any recourse from the Catholic Church against you and your position?
Probably yes.
You know who you are.
I rape little children. I'm a Catholic priest.
Pretty fun.
Which one?
Oh, I'm a particular one? I don't know.
Will there be any changes to your hat?
I'm the Pope.
I'm glad that you all have come to my emergency meeting. I just wanted to set a few things straight and just let the public know. All right. Any questions? Yes.
Hi, yeah, with the Sportsman Daily, this is Chadwick here. I just wanted to know, how do you plan on preparing for this?
Lots and lots of stretching. A whole lot of stretching. Lunges, sprinting, and a diet heavy in pasta and milk. Yes.
Yes, this is Johnson from Guinness Book World Records. I was just curious, what gave you the inspiration to decide to try this?
My mother, actually. She was an enthusiast for many years, and my father was never really there, so I just really, she took me under her wing and showed me her ways.
Ron Burgundy, Channel 5 News. How did you get the idea to begin such a quest?
Well, it actually started out with a bet. Actually, one of my friends had bet me whether it was possible or not, and I decided to show him show him. Yes, Chadwick.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say you're really going to prove them wrong, aren't you? But secondly, do you have any health concerns? Is there anything that you're worried about with going through with this?
Well, I'm definitely worried about throwing out my back. I've had previous back injuries, and I don't want to have any past injuries that might throw me out of the circuit. Yes. Johnson.
Yes. Do you feel any pain from this?
Only emotional pain. None yet physical, but it may manifest into it later. Yes.
Ron Burgundy. Does walking become an issue ever? Our viewers want to know.
Well, the medical field has advanced light years, and I feel that if I were to lose my legs, I would just have them replaced with robot legs.
Is there any sort of like special clothing that you would say you should probably be wearing for, embarking on something like this?
Just a Speedo, actually. Just a Speedo. Yes.
Gone better.
Johnson.
Do you have a particular place where you would like to have this occur, this process?
If at all possible, the surface of the moon, but I have to talk to NASA about that. Till then, it's probably just gonna be in my backyard.
Okay. What kind of, you were talking about the Speedo before, and
Yes.
that seems very relevant. What kind of fabric does one use for supporting that much weight?
Huggies, actually. Huggies Speedo brand. Yes.
Peter, do
And
you know who you are?
no idea at all.
No clue.
That's a big question.
And it's very water absorbent as well, for any kind of moisture that may accrue during this.
Are you worried that maybe the process will go through and come out maybe a little uneven? maybe a little bit heavier one way than another?
No worries at all. No, no worries. I'm very confident in my ability to do this.
Are you worried about the after effects of once you're done doing this, like being able to bear children or other such things?
Well, I'm a woman. I hate children, so I'm not too worried about that at all. Yes, Johnson.
Yes. After you win this title, what's next for you?
I actually want to make it an Olympic sport, and I will petition until the Olympic committee hears my case.
Is it just training and exercise to get here, or do you use an apparatus to really get yourself to the level you're trying to achieve?
I invite a couple buddies over, and we actually developed something specifically just for this. It should be hitting the market anytime soon. Johnson has first.
How do you deal with the sweat?
He's got the Speedo. Or the Huggies.
I have someone offhand dabbing me with a towel. Yes.
So, when we're discussing size here, are we talking like racquetball, tennis balls, grapefruit, bowling ball, basketball? Like what? As far as size goes, what are we dealing with here? Does that create any tearing of any kind of the skin?
No, I've developed a very thick skin barrier. All right. Okay.
You know.
I'm gonna try and fit something in my lady parts in my anal cavities.
No.
The most amount of something. No. Okay.
Are you planning on shaving for maybe cosmetic purposes when you do win the title? For all the pictures that are going to be in the magazines and the books and whatnot.
Well, I actually got laser, so I don't even have to worry about that. I have no idea.
All right.
We here at the Guinness Book would love to know if there's any other titles you will be achieving for.
Best smile, maybe. I want to be known for other, maybe more modest things than my current title that I'm going
We were talking before about the size and the possibility of skin stretching. Do you think it would that this will affect the penis at all?
My penis?
Yes.
Um,
Yeah, of course. Of course. Whose penis?
Peter,
possibly.
you are attempting to go for the world record of largest testicles.
Clothing, gotcha, Speedo, okay.
Guinness
Largest
Book.
Guinness Book.
I kept going with the balls.
Yes,
references.
yes.
I was gonna say something about veininess.
Good job, though. Good job.
Alright.